We're looking for a dismissal, and what does discharging debt look like? We're going to point to two cases we can actually look at that have been posted online. The first one is Florida versus Thor in 2010. Now, this case was dismissed at the judge's discretion, and his court fees were returned in one of the best Sixth Amendment challenges to the nature of the accusation we've seen yet. Take a look.
And you showed proof of company.
Correct.
All right, sir, I'm going to just exercise my discretion on the dismiss count 1 and dismiss count 2 and just order the fees that you've already paid to cover courthouse. Okay?
So,
No charges are pending against you. They've been dismissed. Interest of justice.
so I'm letting the record show that the defendant, Ryan Michael Thor, with case CMZ 606406, all charges are dismissed. Is that correct?
And whatever fees were paid are going towards court costs, okay?
Those fees are bail, and they should be returned after dismissal.
Okay. You know what? I don't have a problem with returning your fees. I don't.
Thank you.
All right.
$25 fees.
Wait. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Thor.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your time.
Now, this is what happens. This is what discharging debt looks like. Let's take a look at the other case now. In New York versus Collins, this happened in 2017. The case was dismissed because the officer, he had his notes. He remembers writing the ticket, but he can't be sure if he wrote the ticket to this guy or not. Have a look.
Doesn't remember what happened, remembers writing the ticket, remembers the incident very well, but had informed me that, in fact, he could not identify whether Mr. Collins is the same Mr. Collins that he wrote the ticket to on that day. He just doesn't remember. It was for all intents and purposes, a minor traffic infraction at the time. So at this time, based on that, I don't think the people would be able to prove that Mr. Collins was the actual operator, although we do believe that. The officer could not get on the stand and say that definitively. So without being able to identify him as the operator or driver of the vehicle, I don't think we would prevail at trial. So instead of wasting everybody's time, at least on that those traffic tickets, the people would move to dismiss those traffic tickets at this time.
Okay, and all tickets will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And that's okay with you?
Yes, I mean, like I said, Judge, the main thing is that the officer obviously does not want to say something that is inaccurate. Like I said, he remembers the incident. He just doesn't remember Mr. Collins' face ultimately is what it came down to, so I cannot proceed on that.
Okay, then we're gonna move to dismiss. It's 10:02 and 9/18/17. Done.
All right.
Close the recorder.
And there you have it. Another case where the case was dismissed for some BS reason. This is what discharging debt looks like. People aren't just going to tell you that this is what it looks like, but real plain and simple, you're going to have another reason that comes up why the case was discharged. They're not just going to come out and tell you, oh, thank you, your bill of exchange was good. There's no defects in this instrument. Thank you for your payment. Have a nice day. They're not just going to say that. We're looking for some other reason that it's going to get dismissed, because having the nature of the charges on the record, which is your Sixth Amendment right to know, would expose that the nature of the transaction is commercial. And they can't have that, because then there's a debtor-creditor relationship. This goes back to admiralty and maritime jurisdiction, and they start having a problem with Article 1, Section 8, Clause 3, 9, and 17 of the Constitution. And they don't want that, so they're going to dismiss it for some other reason. And now you know what the success stories look like of people who have discharged debt. We have two really good examples that you can see online. You can look up the videos. But all these other cases out there that have been dismissed, you ain't going to see them because they were dismissed for another reason. You'd never believe it was about challenging your Sixth Amendment right to know the cause and nature of the accusation. So we got to get to the bottom of this stuff.